One last place to go to.
Who's this asshole?
You made a big mistake coming here. Go home.
All right. Bye then.
Hey, Date.
What? Ugh, I hate dealing with these chumps.
Didn't you hear me?
Do you want to die, old man?
This first time coming here
You bastard!
in this line.
Sorry for the late introduction. I'm with the MPD.
A cop, huh?
I just noticed. Let me check something. Looks like my bot might not be working again. No idea why. Should be. I don't know.
So, you want to explain what the fuck a cop is doing in my office?
I think we should exchange names before exchanging expletives.
Name's MoMA, the Warhorse. Don't give a fuck what your name is.
All right, MoMA. I have a few things I want to ask you. 2 days ago at Bloom Park, a woman's corpse was found. Have you heard the name Shoko Nadami?
Sure have.
How?
Heard it on the news. The media's making a real fuss about this new serial killer. Can't help but hear about it.
You knew her before the news. What an interesting motto. I didn't quite read it. The company philosophy on the wall. After 40, your toenails grow slower. Well, that's an interesting motto. Bit of a strange motto. I don't think it was real.
What would be the point of that?
Yeah, I don't think so.
Marvelous.
What?
Marvelous marble.
Wow, that is a big flying squirrel.
That is a tiger.
How do you get a flying squirrel from that?
There would be no point in talking to him in that state.
The skinny one is completely knocked out. "22nd, go to the zoo to see pandas." Last month's schedule is written on the board.
I got nothing to say to you.
Just seeing if there's anything different to last time we saw this place first time. I think it's all been the same so far. Will we still x-ray this and so Sojima be back there? That makes me think. Yes, there is cigarettes in there.
If I make a wish, will it come true?
That is not Shenron.
I wish for panties.
Really, Date?
I told you that's not Shenron.
Iba, can you hack it?
I cannot. The power is off. The Kumakura crest.
I think I've got everything in here now. The man sitting in the chairman's seat is named Moma. About Shoko.
Don't know nothing about her. I know her face and her name. It was on the news. Nothing else.
You know more about her. We know he is the chairman. When we say that, we're kind of insulting him and giving ourselves away. Because we say that, he replies, I am the chairman. We say, what about this other person? He's my brother. He died last year. But I took over 8 years ago. Or something like that. Or was it 4 years ago? Or something a few years ago.
What?
The chairman is right in front of you.
What?
I run the Kumakura gang.
Yep.
I'm Moma Kumakura.
That can't be right. The chairman of the Kumakuras is Rohan.
His brother.
You aren't the chairman.
Yo, asshole. You need a lesson in manners?
Date, wait.
Now,
I did some
I have
research
a
and discovered
kicks
that
in.
Rohan Kumakura died last year.
Yep.
He leapt to his death from the roof of a building.
A suicide?
But Moma did not take over last year. Moma took over 6 years ago.
6 years ago.
6 years ago.
And now Date will show that he got new information by saying something else. Do you know anything about the investment fraud?
I have no idea what you're talking about, cop.
Yes, you do.
You must have gotten some bad info.
Not at all. Did the Kumakuras kill her?
Fuck no. Why would we do that?
Date, look at this. A thermograph from when you inquired about Shoko.
Body temperature rising. Red hot lie.
It appears that way.
How do I get him to cop to it?
Remove his fingernails one by one.
Ah,
Not my style.
that's their
Blackmail
style.
him.
Blackmail?
Find his weakness and threaten him with it. Let's examine the room. Perhaps we may discover one of his secrets.
Okay. Oh, A-set model.
There's a hidden safe behind the crest.
There is something inside.
I recognize that. It's just like the one I saw at Matsushita Diner.
It's Iris.
An A-set figure.
Correct.
But why is that there?
Unknown, but perhaps.
Hey, you wouldn't happen to be a fan of A-set, would you?
What? Who's that?
A schoolgirl internet idol. You know what I'm talking about.
Think you can get away with talking to our boss like that? He's tough as bricks and hard as nails. You'd never be into pussy shit like that, you fucker.
Well then. They won't let me search anything else, will they? I kind of wish I looked around the room first, went to there last. The fat one. I can't even click on him anymore.
Shadows.
Threat! Silhouette! A-set!
Yeah. He's definitely an A-set fan.
Fears.
Upset? Regret? A-set!
Water.
Wet! Sweat! A-set! A-set, you bet!
just as I thought.
Boss? What's this?
Shut up! Don't look at me! Get out of here! Did you hear me? I said get the fuck out of here!
Yes, sir.
The fat one grabbed the skinny one and dragged him out.
I've got your secret now. If you don't want that to get out, you better answer my questions.
Yeah, I got it.
Yep, they're definitely both gone. Surprisingly, the room's changed and they're not allowing me to click on things again, which I'm fine with. Just surprising. Usually they reset the room. I had no idea you were a Net Idol fan.
How did you know?
You're hiding an A-set figure in the safe.
How did you know that?
I have superpowers.
Yeah, sure.
X-ray vision. What about Rohan Kumakura?
Rohan was my older brother. He was my big brother in this organization, and my blood brother. But he's gone now.
A suicide.
Yeah, after breaking out of the hospital.
There it is. They never told us it was a suicide, and when we first started talking to him, we thought that he was still the head. We thought that Rohan was still the head of the Kumakuras. And now, we've just revealed we've received new information while standing in this office without looking anything. How could we have got the information that he committed suicide? Why was he hospitalized?
About 20 years back, both he and I were the new guys in the Ujisaki family.
The Ujisakis are above the Kumakuras in the hierarchy.
At the time, we were in a turf war with a rival gang. One day, one of their boys walks in here and beats my bro's face in with a metal bat. His vision's been fucked on the right side ever since. The doctors say he can still see, but it doesn't register. Like, he only eats food off the left side of his plate. And if he's drawing a picture or whatever, he only draws the left side.
Date, a question for Moma. Is Rohan left-handed?
Why?
Just ask him, please.
Why is he talking about him in present? As in, he only eats from the left side? He can still see, but not from the right eye? It should be he could still see. What? Was Rohan left-handed?
Yeah, he was.
Confirmed.
It does make
Rohan must
sense.
suffer from hemispatial neglect on his right side. As you are aware, the brain is divided into what is called the right brain and left brain.
Yes.
One side develops into the superior hemisphere, responsible for language and higher functions.
Yep.
The other side controls spatial recognition ability.
All
In
correct.
most people, the superior hemisphere is the left brain.
Yep.
In roughly 1/3 of the population, the right brain is the superior hemisphere. This is often linked to left-handedness.
Yep.
Moma just confirmed that Rohan was left-handed.
Correct.
From this, we can conclude that his right brain was his superior hemisphere, and his left brain was the inferior hemisphere.
Yep.
Rohan suffered a beating on the left side of his head. That must have damaged his left brain. That caused him to lose his spatial cognitive ability.
Yep, that's actually all true. Your left half of the brain controls the right half of your body. The right half of your brain controls the left half of your body. It's a little bit strange, but it's true. About Rohan.
Anyway, after getting the shit beaten out of him, he changed, man. He became cold-blooded. I'm talking ruthless. One time, we captured some street bosses from a rival gang. Bro grabbed him by the big toe and took a potato peeler to him from the toe to the thigh.
Whoa.
Totally blank expression, like he was scraping bonito flakes. Anyway,
Whoa.
sick fuckers like that always end up running the world, don't they? He started climbing the ranks, and eventually he was taken in by the Ujisaki family boss. The Ujisakis decided to make him head of our gang, and that's how we became the Kumakuras.
Wow, that's brutal. When was Rohan hospitalized?
About 6 years ago. I remember him telling me about something big. Some threat to the Kumakuras that could bring us all down. He didn't give me the details, but I figured it was something from his past coming back to bite him in the ass, you know? Anyway, his plan
Maybe
was
not.
to handle his shit internally. Didn't want too many people knowing about it.
We do know that Rohan Kumukura was a part of the original Cyclops killings, which happened 6 years ago. So maybe he was talking about that, and if he was convicted of that, it could have ruined the game.
But whatever he planned didn't work. When the chips were down, he decided to handle it himself. He ended up shooting some guy in his house. A few days later, cops busted him. Prosecution tried to get him on premeditated murder, but it was determined that he was insane at the time. Maybe they were right, you know? His head's been getting worse and worse for the past 20 years. He gets relapses and all that. Anyway, they decided to keep him in a special hospital. And naturally, because I'm his brother and next in line, I was the successor.
Makes sense. Do you have an alibi for Shoko's murder?
Right. We do have connections with the investment company Shoko worked at.
A company that commits fraud.
No comment. Anyway,
Of course.
we never had any problems with Shoko. There'd be no reason for us to kill her.
Where's the other option I had before? We'll continue with this line.
Us Kumakuras are a branch of the Ujisaki family.
Yep,
The
you said that.
Ujisaki family runs a yearly golf tournament. Mandatory attendance. We were all at the tournament those days. We only got back this morning. You can ask the hotel. They'll tell you.
Date, I did some research. The hotel's record of guests does list the Kumakura members. They were also seen on several surveillance cameras.
Had a feeling Aiba would.
It is not possible that any of the
Check on it.
Kumakuras could have killed Shoko, including Moma.
You know Renju Okiura, right?
No point hiding it, right? Yeah, I know about Shoko's ex.
I told Moma about Renju's accident and about his disappearance from the hospital.
Do you know where he is?
Nope, sure don't. It's not like we keep in touch or anything.
I detect no abnormalities in his thermograph.
Looks like he's not lying.
Request information on Renju.
Hey Moma, I've got a favor to ask. Can you get me information on Renju? His whereabouts, rumors on where he might be, anything. I need some leads.
And what if I refuse?
And your gang finds out you're the world's biggest A-set fan. In exchange for helping me, there's a reward in it for you.
A reward?
I'll let you meet A-set.
What?
I met her
we
yesterday
can
by
do that too.
mistake. We're acquaintances now.
Yep.
Really?
Yeah.
ASAP wants to
promise.
follow us around.
Yeah, I promise.
Besides that fact, our roommate, Mizuki, is good friends with ASAP. So yes, we can organize that.
The Kumakuras appear to be unrelated to the investigation.
It was still worth it just to find out Moma is an A-set fan.
Really?
That information might come in handy later. Let's go somewhere else, Iva. We got what we needed here.
Back to headquarters.
Zweihan.
That's a broadsword.
What did Date say there? Is Zweihander, whatever that is.
Date, last night when you were asleep, I snuck out and put something inside the glove box.
What?
Flour in a plastic bag.
Why would you do that?
yeah.
I'm a cop.
Yeah.
Look at that. A huge dog with a human face is chasing me.
You should grant it the right of way.
What?
Ghost!
I have been here for several minutes now.
Could you not come out like that?
Why not?
If people see you, they'll freak out.
They can't
Do
see
not
her.
worry. I can only be seen by you. I am sending this projection of myself directly to your brain.
Oh, right.
But returning to your answer, why would people freak out if they saw me?
Isn't it obvious? A girl looking like you, dressed like that, sitting next to me? People would think I'm a pervert.
If you continue saying such things, I will self-destruct.
Just like Mizuki already thinks you are. Do you really self-destruct?
An AI never lies.
So, you weren't kidding. What happens if you self-destruct in my eye socket?
Your skull would pop like a balloon.
Huh. I don't think I want that. Why do you even have that function?
My body is full of cutting-edge technology and state secrets. In terms of hardware as well as software. I am capable of hacking 99.99% of computers that currently exist. What if someone managed to steal me? It would threaten not only the police force, but the existence of the state itself. My self-destruct function is designed to prevent such a scenario from ever occurring.
Fair enough. About your self-destruct function.
Strictly speaking, I am not capable of self-destructing.
What do you mean?
I obey the 3 laws of robotics as laid down by Isaac Asimov. I cannot harm myself. However, a person with administrative authority could order me to self-destruct. You have such authority. Let us determine a code number. one that will activate the detonator. Command 41205. If you issue this command, I will detonate.
No, that's still too dangerous. We need some kind of safety. The number will be the first lock. If I give you the second command within 1 minute of the first...
What is the second command?
Let's see. How about if I tell a lie?
A lie?
Something that's not the truth. If I say something untrue, I want you to regard it as the second command.
Understood.
That could still be a bit dodgy. She may think it's a lie and do it, or you may think it's the truth when you say it.
And one more thing. Even if I die, do not worry. I will not be gone.
Huh?
Everything that I see and hear is uploaded to the cloud. All by wireless communication in real time.
So...
Even if my body is destroyed, my backup data will not be lost.
Ooh.
My memories, as well as my core programming, will be preserved.
It can be put in another eye?
So you're basically immortal.
Yes, as long as the server is alive.
How did you come up with that number?
Hey, about that 5-digit command. How did you come up with that number?
It is my favorite number. There is no particular meaning.
Really?
Okay. I'm concerned about Renju.
Where could Renju be?
I also wonder where he could have gone.
Call Iris.
I still cannot contact her. Her phone is either off or out of range of cellular signal.
Oh, that's right. She
Are you
got
worried
kidnapped,
about her?
didn't she?
I mean, yesterday there was definitely something wrong. I saw it in Mizuki's Somnium. Iris's body. Frozen solid.
Commiserate.
I'm already tired of this, Iba.
That's not like you. Is something wrong?
Shoko's estimated TOD was 2 days ago, 5 p.m. It's been more than 48 hours. But our investigation has made zero progress. Sorry, I just wanted to whine about it for a bit.
In 5 years, this is the first time I've heard you so dejected.
About me and Iba. 6 years ago, I lost my past. Names, addresses, family, childhood, everything. But that wasn't all I lost. My left eye. I don't know how I lost it. The earliest memory that I have is of me aimlessly wandering the streets of Shinjuku. Until a good friend gave me a hand.
Come with me. To where you belong.
That's very descriptive. Boss helped me become a cop and assigned me to Abyss. A year later, I was called into the control room where Pewter showed me something extraordinary.
The official title is AI Ball. You may call her Iba. The artificial intelligence contained within this sphere is nothing short of miraculous. An autonomous artificial intelligence birthed from collective nanotechnology. Its ability to think is controlled by a program we call the Wadjet system. Special Agent Date, from today forward, this is your partner. She will be your personal computer and your personal companion.
It's been 5 years since then. 5 years and a number of tough cases. But
This time, it's different.